Hey guys, how's it going? I'm back. It didn't take too long. Took a little bit of a break and got right back into it. And I was hoping this part was going to be a little easier tonight. I decided not to go right into the sim right away and instead try to set up the data ahead of time and trains if necessary, and then see if I can spend more time at concentrating on my duties at hand. Of course, this is taking longer than I expected because I started about 10 minutes ago. But it's okay. What I did was I transferred. Man, I got. You can hear all these pop cans all over the damn place. It's pretty bad. Yeah. See where my priorities are. Anyways, back to what I was doing. So it's not too bad. What I'm doing is, instead of being in the sim all over the place and risking having too much information or having too much industry or having too much industry, having too much stuff going on, I would rather do this data part first. And all I'm doing is, from here, I am taking an analysis. As you can see, I got notes here. I got a color code. The reds mean there's no Saturday traffic, so I don't have to worry about them. However, I do want them in here. Now, this isn't going to be a normal procedure for me. This is something where I'm going through the data of both the website. I'm going to go through all the website data. I'm going to go through all that first and foremost before I even start running. So it shouldn't take too long, I don't think. As you can follow along with me here. Actually, I shouldn't have even gone that far with that one, because normally what happens is, after I get to a certain point, I just basically, once I see there's a Saturday, or not a Saturday, like this Sunday, Monday, Tuesday for 7:50, then I know, well, okay, that's not happening on that. I put the time and the day when it does, so that next time I go through, like the Sunday, for example, I know, okay, this is one that I have to pay attention to, but or get more information on. So as you can see, so far it's not too bad. A lot of trains to go through, and this is, like I said, this is a one-time shot through here to see what's going on. Like, this one's not going to be another. This is going to be another one. 769, or am I on the right one? Oh no, that's on. Okay, I see it now. I screwed up. So that is a Riceboro local, whatever that is. Yeah, right. 1,000 feet. So unfortunately, we start off with the boring stuff, but sometimes you got to get through the boring stuff to get to the good stuff. So I'll cut it off at some point. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Small and A769. He's going to H2, which I'm to have to check multiples on, because I don't know if he actually shows up in our territory or not, and if he's really got anything that we can do about it. Park locals is Sunday. 20. And the rock train, I'm not too sure if I have a train ready for that, or if I can just go ahead and create one. We'll see. And it's better to do it all ahead of time. So I'm thinking I'm taking the right approach. So I'm starting at 0615. It's already 9. It's coming up to 9:15. I was hoping to start right now. So 7, 8, 9, 50. If I give myself 3 hours, which is probably a good, I'd say that was a good, yeah, I think 3 hours is a good shot. tonight. Maybe 3 hours and 15 minutes, I'll say. Try to run it up a little bit. So we'll run to 9:30 on this clock here. If all goes well. 70. Probably gonna be one, yep. 21. Jersey, Jacksonville. Intermodal. 70. I wish there was an easier way to export the data. It's not. It's basically all. It's not like XML files. It's all. I don't know what file format it is, but it's in machine code of some sort. Oh shoot! Is that right? 75 is supposed to come up. Yeah, I did. 8:30 Sunday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's coming up off of Jacksonville. Expected. Oh, I'll put in a 1 hour travel. However you use that. Luda whiskey. About a 1 hour travel time. This one I'll make. Well, that's right at 9:30. 6. You know something? I may keep him Cyan for now. Cyan is, I'm not sure if I need to run him or not. Got 1 hour travel time, so it'll be right at the end or right at the beginning of the next session. Getting down there. 5 Q127 Jacksonville. In fact, the couple are going to be the same, but one's an L127 instead. So it's the next day of whatever the hell it's supposed to be. 79, 70, 45. This one I'm not going to see either, but I got to type it just because we're going through. Want to go through them all and make sure that they're all there, and even though that I'm not actually running it, it will be coming through by the night. Oh, wait a minute, that's different. That's coming out of Chicago. Sorry. Okay. Because that's coming out of Chicago. That's a different story. So that goes green. So that one we know for sure, out of all of them. Because the other ones I'm not too sure about. The Rock Train, there's a local, there's another one. So traffic might die down enough, at least this is the right running stuff. It might run down just enough for me to get some work done, I guess, in the background. Oh, wait a minute. 50. I did that. It's on a Tuesday, so that's going. Q609. Across New Orleans, it's probably not going to be ready. I highly doubt it anyways. Oh, you never know. Right. 540. 75. 9 o'clock. We'll see. I doubt it. I don't think I'm in a position yet to start building yet. I'm not even in a trimming position, although I do want to get to that this one. So I'm going to put not ready for trim. We'll see if I can start getting some build done at the beginning of the session. I might be able to use that to build one of those trains for New Orleans, which would be kind of nice actually. G802 is a Saturday. Oh, the G802 is a Saturday. Wake up. I ain't gonna make it. Just might. I find those trains very strange. So the grain train that's going into Waycross, I just find those trains very bizarre. Because it's grain, I mean, I don't know, honestly. 802. It's showing it's going into Waycross though. Like the second Selkirk turn and all the other stuff, they're all going in, so I don't really understand that. Got one more, but he's not running. 5. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot longer than expected. Good luck. Level full. Freight, right. 70. No way that's gonna make it anyways. I don't know why I'm typing all that. Just put that in red. Alright, so that's the left ones. For all that. Let's see what's coming out. So 6:15 to, what did I do that to 9:15? That was, yeah, I went a little bit to 9:30. So I'm going 6:15 to 9:30, I guess, supposedly. At least that's the plan. Let's see where this takes us. Ooh, not much. From what I'm seeing, we don't have much coming out at all. Bit of a lull coming. I may be able to start about half past, but I'm kind of going for, I'm gonna go for a 9:45 start. It's 9:23 right now. I'm really kind of want to shoot for an, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So A768 is a Savannah local. And I don't have enough ready for that. So I'm not ready for those locals anyways, but I gotta look into it for next time for sure. 8:35. $35, 9:15. Oh. Dean, come on, baby. Wow. It's 2 trains I'm not gonna have to worry about either. Well, that's working out a lot better than I expected for empty skate coal. Freight to 5,000. 4. 35. I'm on a Tuesday. Why am I doing that one? 73. That red. On a Monday, I'll 5:45. 5. On a Monday for today. Okay, so I'm gone through the data pretty much. So now what I can do, hopefully if it's all the same, I can just copy it over, but I'm not 100% sure. But just to be on the safe side, what I'll do is I'll take a look. I want to take a look between the websites here. In order to do that, let me get that added first. And I'm going to go ahead to the Railroad Transportation Simulator website. I'll leave TD3 open for now because I got to do a few checks on there. Once again, I'm going to get the familiar A-line train list. That's not how I spell it. I think it's other train list, other A-line. So what I'm doing now is I'm looking at where we start at. There's K756 right there. Saw K756, but I don't see it on. That's going to Alabama. That's an empty rock train, K756. I don't see it in the data. Again, if I don't see it in the data, I'm not going with it. So now I'm going to, whoops. I'm going to sort by ID and find it and see if it's something that we have in our data. If it's not, I'm not going with it. And again, these sources may be valid, I don't know. But for my purposes, I may have trains that are just, you know, extra stuff, so I'm not worried about it. Don't see it in the data, so I'm going to skip it. Got enough traffic. .630 is the Y291 South Moncrief. Put that in. I'll put that as not set up as of yet, and I'll keep that red until we get to a point. It's an as required anyway, so it's not a big deal, but I do want to keep those in there, especially if he's got the locals. I'm more interested in the locals he has. See, there's an empty fly ash train, and again, I'm not too sure if we have that. I don't remember seeing a K929 on there. No. So again, I will refer to the data. See, K929. If I see it, then I'll put it in. If I don't, I'm not. Okay, I'm not. Sanford Road Switcher, I will put that in. That's 7 o'clock, A766. Okay. Clock N148E. (148E). 8 o'clock. We're lucky to get it started at 10 at the rate we're going. We're getting there, but there's a lot of trains. Operates on weekdays only. Okay. I'll just leave that as is. Okay. Empty Rock 980. I don't remember that one either. Got a lot of those trains, it seems. Block CYS. So all these ones that are set up for industries, they're all not set up yet for the locals. K650 I should have. Brandon, Florida to, okay, so that's probably coming. I need to deal with that, more than likely. I imagine it is anyways, but well, there we go. What was it, K650? I see K651. Now, mind you, this is a multiple, I imagine. Because we got the empty juice train, but I don't see... Oh, there it is, right there. Now, what's interesting is he's showing an entrance 7:15 at night. Something ain't right there. Either the data is really different, or I don't know what that is, but that's really early. According to my data, he comes out of the Callahan sub anyways, but let me double check on that. He has not come out at spawns at Duval connection. Interesting. It's an interesting train. See, this is where some of the differences that I may run versus how Tom may run, so it's going to get interesting, to say the least. But I'm going to not include that one there, and I'll leave it with my data. If I can get factual data for the, like, basically, and I'm not doubting the numbers, and I'm not too sure if other things are in there for dramatic effect or what, but if I can justify it being there, then it'll work fine. Okay, so train ID, description. I think everything else, days of week, entrance. Okay, there's the notes. So if I go down to here, I don't see anything at 6 o'clock. Why did I end at 6:15? That scares me. Gotta check that for a minute. As much as it pains me, I have to check that. See, I got 6 o'clock stuff. So either I just knew that there wasn't... I even have 6:15 here that... Okay, the new data I have, A723. Really trying to start. I really am. A723 is the last one that I have listed. So, let's go on. Okay, so there it is. So I don't have, I imagine K8041 at 550 is in there. Yeah, that's the last one. Okay. So I'm going to have to put 3 more in here at least. Jesus, Murphy. See, I stopped at 15 after. Okay, I'm going to have a hard time doing... looks like I'm starting right at the top of the hour. Oh, kitty fight outside. Get him, kitty. Alright, let's bring that down. At least everything else lines up, so that's good. I'll just go into some final details. I got 20 minutes before I'm going to start regardless. Ah! Looks like the mouse button's stuck again. Nope, it's okay now. Alright, there. So Q179 listed at 6 o'clock, 40, C44, yep. Alabama, Jacksonville Pigs. 4020 73 at 6 a.m. The reason why I didn't include it is well, it should be there actually. I don't know why I wouldn't have put that in there. That's a little bizarre actually. Because I had I'm sure I'm at 615 in the sim. Why I didn't bring Q179 out is a little bizarre. He is due out now. Put him green. Strange. 772. Care about this one. Run8V2 Beach. I know he's going down towards Jacksonville. Not set up. Needs research for sure, but I will look into it. And then Q125 610 showing a 513 Memphis. Jacksonville Pigs. Modal freight. Gosh. Freight. Something wrong here. Q125 Memphis. Intermodal right. Okay. No. 130. A3 610. Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. He's going all the way, I imagine, to Jacksonville, as it says. No. Check multiples. Well, these multiples I have to check. That's a Jacksonville, but he's scheduled to do work by the looks of that at 12. That means he's going into Savannah. So he's got additional work to do. I'll have to see about that. In fact, I should check these multiples before I get too carried away. But first I want to get down to the lefts and see what we got going left. That was dumb. Again. The only other one I had was I had a 540. The 540's in there. Should be. It's a 6 o'clock. Okay, I'll go with the 6 o'clock and see what's going on there. It's not running today at A771. 771. It's 7. I already saw the Pearson logo somewhere. Saw it. Some local freight. Oh no. That again. It's at 6 o'clock and it's not running. Let's put it as Friday. Okay. So the multiples, that's what we gotta look at here, and another interesting phenomenon. That's a straight shot through. I'm not worried about. I could look at the locals. Let me go with the multiple entries first and see what we got. Of course, everything is kind of ass backwards, I think. See, I got GCRR check multiples. I don't know if that really plays into. So I got all the rights and then the left, so it looks like it's in the order you would expect, but it's weird how it does it on this. There's the GCRR right there. So what that says is it stays the GCRR only goes it stays at C, and if I look at the what the heck that's all about, it just basically means it stays at Savannah. Might go a little bit quicker, but other than that, no. It comes out, goes down this other little Y by Savannah Yard, and it kind of disappears, and that's about it. That one doesn't leave Savannah, which means that gets grayed out because we're not using it. Not something we are worried about. We will never have to worry about it as far as I'm concerned. So I gotta check multiples on Q125 as well. Hopefully that's a little bit above that, I'm thinking. I don't see it. I see A723. No, that ain't it. Well, there it is. 21Y2. So that is in order. Interesting. Okay. So that's got a 2 hour. Two-hour work in Savannah. I think 12 is Savannah. I gotta double check on that. Yep. So we won't see that until at least 9:10 anyways, which I'm not gonna get to tonight. Check to see further. I don't know what the hell that means. Oh, it's a local check to see further. Still don't know what. 73 to 72. Hang on a second here. Well, that's just the Fitzgerald sub, so I don't know what that means. Why I put check to see further. So 73 to 72 is at A723, which has nothing. It just goes in and then that's it. I don't know how many more we have going right that I have to be concerned about. Multiples not ready, that's a left. Rock train, check multiples, K937. It goes to K1. puts it at... Interesting. I don't think that's modeled. I'm not sure what that is. But that takes it north of Ludowiski. It terminates. I'm going to keep that cyan so I can check that later, because I want to go and take a look and see if I can find something up there. There might be a low. This is where I got to also check about multiples not ready. A769's another one. Oh, A769 I think goes the other way. No, that's all right. In here. There it is right there. H2 to 21. What the hell that is. H2. Where is that? CH2. I see H4. I know where that is. That is strange. Oh, it's up there. Okay, it never comes into play then. Got it. Got it. Understood. Okay, so that's one we don't have to worry about. That's north of our operating zone. Not sure if ready for trim. Check multiples into Waycross. G802. Yeah, I want to see that for a minute. So right, it's down there. Still, yeah, that's what I thought. It does a crew change at Waycross. And I gotta check that with the empty racks or whatever the hell it is that we had go in there the other day. Because I got a funny feeling they come out now. That's a delay of 400. Ooh. That's a long delay. And then it leaves at 7. It leaves out a 75. Interesting. Okay, I gotta do this. 240. $400, 6122, 6122, 40, 300, 360. 5 hour, 40-minute delay. Wow. So that becomes a green. It's an interesting one. What's interesting about it is it actually comes down into the yard and then it comes back out. Which is interesting. Because it has to do a runaround on its train or something, or a loop. I don't know what it is. Well, we're almost at... Damn, we're almost at top of the hour here. It might take me 10 more minutes. I'm not going to rush, honestly. I just want to get this train data right. 1 hour check to see further. Already did that. Multiples not ready. A768, that's the Savannah local. Let me just double check that. Terminates north of Ludwig. Okay, we know that one. Let me check the locals here. A768, I gotta look at here. I should be looking at the local work areas as well on some of these. It's very bizarre how they do this in TD3. It's actually very annoying. I love TD3. It's just how it organizes the data is bizarre. But I don't see A763 as a multiple. Out of the left, I do not see it. Okay, that's a good sign. Local areas, let me see if we got any. Schedule. I don't know if there was any other. It was that one, that D2. It's a Savannah local, so I really doubt it. Some that work in various places, like some back swamp, Savannah. Actually, a lot work in Savannah. I didn't realize there's that many that work that way. Hold on a second here. I better be careful on this one. A723. Let me go through this. It should be in order. But you never know. So you got to check for the multiples, then you got to check for the other stuff. We will be ready at 15 minutes after. This isn't going to take long. Oh, now I'm into the lefts. What the hell? Well, or the rights? Never mind. Get it right the first time. You can't even search it. It's just such a freaking mess. An A768. There's K937, so why is that up? Okay, so he goes at Black Swamp. Rock Train. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, that makes sense. He terminates at north of Ludwig, which makes total sense. According to that, he comes back out again. 109? No, maybe not. Okay, so let me sort by time and then look at the work areas. Or did I just do it? I did, or can I sort by ID now? Oh, I can! Oh, that makes life a little bit easier. But I'd rather sort by time. I like that better. Yeah, I like that better. Yeah, because see, then I get to see all of these, and I can. I don't know what train 151. Oh, there's the GCR. See, So now I see everything. Q175 at Savannah. So that, see, now I find out that this has work at Savannah. Okay, so he's not coming through today. I'm gonna just put a yellow on that one just to check. A768, I don't have anything on him. Oh, I see. That's the left running one. I got the left and the right mixed up here. I forgot about that. Okay, it's fine. So that has multiples too. I just don't understand where that exactly works. It's got 72. According to this, it exits at I don't know if there's a multiple in there or not, but according to this, it actually exits. Just look at by ID and then I'll put it back. A172. Okay, so that's got a lot, but I'm going to leave that alone for now. Let me go back to sort time. We're getting to the left ones here. The only other ones I see are N001. I don't think is going to give us anything. If I sort, well, let me just take a look at it. Sort by ID, and that'll tell me. Okay, we're through the data. So these are not ready. Not ready to send out 7 a.m. local for that train anyways, so that's going to go red. I'm keeping that yellow. I don't know why I have check to see further on that, but that ain't going out. 3 hours. That's staying cyan because that's not going out today. We don't have too much, believe it or not. That ain't going out today. This is gonna be pretty much a lull by the looks of it. That ain't going out today. I got a green here. Whoa. Well, it's gonna be a nice, relaxing day for me. It's gonna start at 1:15. Well, changed everything. I can't meet a schedule today if I could depend on it. Okay, not sure if ready for trim. I'm gonna try my best to get that one ready, actually. Considering all the other stuff. This gray train, he's coming in, but then he's gonna sit there. And I believe that auto train did the same thing, and I gotta double check the data on this. So now what I want to do is I want to bring this data all over, just like that. So I copy this over to the new train data. That allows me to do, if everything matches, which it looks like it did, perfect. Now it's not perfect match because I'm still putting the notes over here. It doesn't have the multiples in play, such as the other stuff that's in there, which is okay. I'm okay with that, actually, for now. Once I want to go back in and see what those multiples are, in fact, then I can do it. But for now, I'd rather use that. So I can do those as well. Here we go. We're at 10:09. We're about ready to launch the sim. Man, ready or what? I think I'm ready. Eventually, what I'll have is call list for everybody as well. I am going to hide these. Well, maybe I shouldn't, but he's coming. In fact, he's coming next. Q393 is definitely one that should be knocking on the door, so he should be there. Then I'm gonna hide all that crap and figure out a way. I don't know if I really do. Actually, I know what I'll do. I got a better idea. I'll deal with it later. Actually, no. Let me just get rid of it. So you can see the data is piling up, which is good. We want that. I'm putting it outside the node area because I don't want to deal with it. When I'm looking at data, I do not want to deal with this one. So I'm going to delete those columns. That's what I want to deal with. So now, as you can see, I can take a look at this one and say that that is going to be arriving And I should have colors for all the other stuff that's going on, but I don't. But I'm going to make that a yellow. Maybe I'll put a yellow for stuff that's on the way, and green that's already been through. Yeah, I already got yellow. Trouble. Just getting my attention. That's all I did it for. Just to get my attention. I'll come up with a color code later on. Okay, we're ready. Sorry for the delay, guys, but you know, these things happen. So let's see, now I can... Oh, I still want to deal with this stupid-ass notepad thing still. I'm getting there. I copied this for Scott earlier. Copied into an email or whatever that. Okay, so that's fine. I can lose the website now. Oh, no, I can't. I can't lose the website. I need that. So I need the sheets. I need the notepad. Am I awake? Yes, I am. Okay, good. Just want to make sure. 10:12. Wow. We'll see how far we get. Like we're gonna start. This is like an hour later than I planned. What else is new? Okay. So I will give it a second here before I load it, because it's going to load right away. I do have some white papers that I am going to deal with tomorrow at some point, because I want to get through a few things. I want to get through the whole what RTS2 I vision it, the details, everything that I have, because there's a lot of different talk going on. I know Ski is potentially interested in taking that back over again, if he feels up to it. He's still busy at work. There's no pressure. I mean, if he wants it, he wants it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But he's going to need some time for himself. He was nice enough to come on the forum tonight for me, check a few things out, and I will let him know when the white paper's up, so he can view it and see what I have in mind, and you know, see what he thinks as well. And we talked last week anyway. So the other one is talking about the potential merger between myself and Tom's 24/7 RTS server. But there's a lot of differences, so I don't know if we're going to find that middle ground. And I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with this, because I was going to go with this anyways. But we'll see. So we are at 15 minutes after now. We got the hump going. And let me check the dispatch board first and see what we got going here. Amtrak's waiting that way. Let me check the signal setup. It is set for CSX. Okay. Q141. I don't have a lock on that one. Oh, I was going to check Ludowiski, and then I will. Then I'll deal with this. I want to check just past Ludowiski there to see how far, if anything, there is any indication of that spur. It has to do with a rock train. If it's not there, and if I recall, there is nothing up this way. It looks like we're toast for that, which is fine. Got enough things to worry about. So that being said, oh, I got to do Q393. Forgot about him. So this one there was a yellow mark on this one. It's a rock train for 720. That's simply, it doesn't enter in our area. And we can darken him. Now, now ready to go ahead. I want to get this one going first and foremost, because he is entering at 6:10. He was supposed to enter at 6:10. That's Q393 coming in at Northwood Whiskey, actually. I think I have him. I just want to make sure. I think I have him, but let's double check, and if not, we'll make him. See, Q393 is not there. Awesome. And we will go deciding Q393. Okay. Interesting to see if he's there. Got 693. Are we sure about that number, or am I'm not 100% sure of that number now. How about I just go ahead and launch 693, because I got a funny feeling that's the same thing. I just find that a little too convenient. Spawn him. It's interesting. Okay, so now we got fun coming up then. That's the Nahanta sub. Okay, so we want to go that way. Don't think I have anything else coming out, so I'll give them the lights up to yeah. Had to think about it, but Amtrak 177 is stopping for a red signal. Okay. Hold him off there until I know what's going on with him. We'll see if he's about 1 hour. Well, that guy should be 1 hour for sure anyways. Oh yeah, I got receiving 5 open now, so that's good. Make life simpler for me. He's on his way. These guys are about to meet. Everything else is pretty quiet. Let's see what he... Oh, he's back in the siding. That's right. Forgot about that cool signal. Okay. That is a neat signal. Okay, so he can come up. As far as I know, he can come up anyways. And we'll see how he goes. There was another one too. And I am going to put check Q693 and then I'll check the TD3. If I can't get a proper fix on that, then I'll just go ahead with that symbol. But anyways, back to more interesting stuff, I guess. Did I ever get PO91 going? About him. Well, where's that wonderful crappy screen there? Okay, I'll keep him. I'll keep the stuff yellow. That's get my attention. 507. There's I got a whole whack of stuff coming out now. PO91. Yikes. I just spawned a train? That was crazy. I put him in the siding. And all this other crap around me. I've got another passenger coming. Jessup, I really don't know what I do about station stops there. Okay, here we go. I know about this guy though. He's just going. And this is good when knowing what you got coming out. Because if you know you don't have anything for 2 hours, you just light up the whole railroad. And I'm not too sure, I gotta double check, but I don't think I have much. Oh yeah, I was supposed to do something with him, wasn't I? Like, okay, he's coming. What the hell am I doing? Get the right lights going. Okay, now I can start spawning the other stuff that I meant to. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put the Amtrak in front of him, PO91. Oh jeez, I gotta spawn these things. Are you kidding me? I gotta create a passenger train for this? Really? I don't know what it's supposed to look like, but it's going to be a passenger train, so
Oh, I can't. Oof. Yeah, I got it right. Never mind. Loaded. I guess that he's going to be king of the rails, and he's going to be cool. Loaded. I don't know what the tags are supposed to be. He's PO91. How about that? On him now. Too sure where K651 is headed. Got a good idea, but there we go. That's one way of getting the stacks to work in your favor. And speaking of stacks, I'm gonna get them going. It's gonna calm down very soon, so not too worried. Q191, Q173 will be the next one right after him, and then I've got I don't know if Q179 was spawned. Man, I think so. Back at 6 o'clock? I don't think so. That wouldn't be you, would it? No. Okay. That would have been Bolin. 179. $197. Ah, man. What a hard time finding these damn trains. Okay. Alabama, Jacksonville. So JDR, they're pigs. I don't know what they're supposed to mean other than that. How about that? Yeah. I just put it here. From Alabama, so Q179. Loaded. Make it high. To JDR. Oh, you finally got a light. Yeah, we'll go ahead with that. And I'm just gonna go with CSX as well. Alabama? Yeah, why not? Let's spawn him too. I don't like that one. That fresh is like garbage. No, don't do this to me. Thank you. Jacksonville. I can bring him up for sure. Down Race Pond, I don't think I have anybody other than the Amtrak. Why is he stopped? Okay, whatever. I forgot about the reverse signals or reverse switches all over the damn place. I called for an approach earlier and I just didn't catch it. Okay. Don't know about him yet. Otherwise, the other guy's all set. Checked it on him still. Whoa, hello. Well, this ought to be fun. I don't know how much room I have at Jessup. I haven't really. This should be interesting. Got a train there. Oh, you're 2104 too. Well, I guess we don't know until we find out. Because I don't know what kind of room we have here to play with. It's busy right now, but it's gonna die out very shortly. Q179. I hate to keep doing that, but 1 hour travel plus 3 hours, forget it. He might make it by 9:10. 9:10 ain't gonna happen tonight, I don't think. And I think that's it. The next one's around 8:45. I think that is it. Let's check. Oh, I got the other guy to spawn. $173. Did I just do it? Q1 is 73 or something similar to that? Q79, okay. Ugh. What's this one supposed to be? Jersey, Jacksonville Pigs again. Again, I gotta put it mixed, because when they say that, Q173, I don't know what they're talking about. Q173 loaded high for JDR, and we'll do the usual spawn now. The Amtrak should be right behind him. fact, I'll go so far as to give him that. Now I gotta take a look and see what I have as far as space around Jessup. I'm not even too sure what's at Jessup. Why are you still stopped? Oh, because this one's reversed. That was supposed to be normal. That was reverse. What the hell? Oh, I had him come down here. Okay. Oh, I should check out what Q141 is going. FQ1. Alright, good enough. Oh, would you stop it? Like, why the hell does it do that? Here, can I look it straight up in the sky? Will it make it happier? I guess it did. Maybe that's what I have to do, I don't know. I know it has memory issues, jeez. Okay, you, keep going. I don't want you to stop yet. I gotta check here. Big time. So that's changed. Okay, so we're checking out over here. Which that's the big ass plant, right? Okay. What is here? Anyways. Because I had some that did some work in here. I got one track in the middle. Doctortown. Yeah, okay, so there is a set-off track of some sort. Somebody's passing the signal. Okay, so he's gonna sit in the siding. That's what you call this thing. Well, he's gonna be overtaken, put it this way. Oh man, that's nice, huh? Got all kinds of interesting things here. A little set-off track of sorts. Oh, there's the passenger station. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, if that's the passenger station, how do I get a passenger to stop there? Or is it smart enough to know if there's an auto car on that train? Is it smart enough to stop? That'd be very interesting to see. And what's that? That's interesting in itself. I haven't checked much industry, so I don't know what's what here. A lot of gray stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna... Yeah, and then there's a lot of areas over here which we don't know too much about as far as set-offs or who does what at Jessup or what, if anything, is needed there. Because so I take it I don't have to do anything other than clear the signals. This is gonna get good. It's the signals. Yeah. So I couldn't give him. I just want to see if he's. That is Amtrak, right? I want to see if he stops at the Amtrak station. That is an Amtrak. Oh, maybe it isn't an Amtrak. I don't know what the hell. Oh no, here's the Amtrak station. Okay. Right? You look like Asian. Track station. All I know is I ain't getting access to that track, so. And that is a platform, but we had the auto train go through it, which is a good sign, actually. Stopping for red signal. I think that's him. Oh, here comes the Amtrak. Yeah, I know, I should be doing work at Waycross. I will. Once I get this fun stuff. Speaking of stopping it. Did I already check him? Oh, I know where he's going. I don't even know why I looked for. Here, you go here. You go there. And you just behave yourself. There we go. As far as you, get your butt moving. I hope I have enough room at Jessup. If I don't, I'm screwed. Well, sort of. I love that. That freaks me out when I hear that. That little extra. I don't know if that's something that the guys at iRail put in or what, but it's really cool. I don't know how they do that. I want to see if the Amtrak does it. I imagine he will. Really trying to set up that signal there for the Amtrak, but this is cool. Like, I mean, this is so cool. Okay, please tell me you're stopping. Looks like you are. Yeah, you are. So that's cool. The auto train is smart enough not to stop here. That is so cool. Because I'm pretty sure he just flew through here, which is what he was supposed to do. Should I let him through? Yeah, I should have let him. I should have let him through. I forgot about him. Okay. Poor guy. I should have just let him go. I thought the Amtrak would be here by now, so. Hopefully I'll be able to upgrade his signal. This is cool. Limited clear, okay. Yeah, I don't know how much between South Jessup and Jessup is, but I'll find out in a few minutes. Oh, Amtrak's stopped. Things going for him. I don't know the other side. Yeah, he's fine. Intermodal's right on their tail. Oh, comes the other. Speaking of intermodals.
551.0.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed by the stop. Now, mind you, my the auto train was a spawn train, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it or what. But he seemed to have like freights don't stop there, so I imagine it's got to be something in the code that knows it's a passenger only. Oh, he's got ready to go. Can I give him a light? I wonder. Yep, I can. Oh, I can get him set up anyways. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a green. It's gonna fleet it through. As much as I can through here. Until the next train comes at least. I'll have to decide about that one because I do have an Amtrak. Let's see, oh, I don't want that light. Oh, yes I do. I don't know what that does.
Equipment defect detector milepost 551.0. No defects. Total axle 380. End of transmission.
Yeah, it's a long stop. I got work to do. Come on, guys. Jeez. Oh, watch for the light. 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 An upgrade. There it goes. Aha. Clear. Maybe he's waiting for the good light. Maybe. Yeah, see? Go. I knew what I was doing. Here, go green. Make me pretend I know what the hell I'm doing. What the hell am I doing here? Like I said, make me pretend I know what I'm doing. Jeez. Signals on the left side. I hate that. Okay. I'm gonna get busy at Jessup. I want to watch all this action, to be honest. Then I'll get to work. And I probably have the wrong type of train in here, but I'll figure it out eventually.
Looks more like California
Type train, but I'll figure it out. I just spawned something and set up.
Ah, that's so cool. That's fun. Oh. Yeah, well, it's getting ready to go. I'm gonna have a drink. I screwed up the hump at the save of last session. I don't know if I mentioned that or not.
Equipment defect detector milepost 5,
But I saved it just as the hump was still in operation, which is a no-no. Because as soon as you do that, basically everything stops. I don't know if how that's going to affect the hump operation or not. I'm going to try to trim some of it today anyways, if I ever get around to it.
1.0, no defects. Total axles 4, 4, end of transmission.
Now that I'm away from the station, I'm going to go up over here. there's the train right there, sitting there. I see. Get a good I think that's a good screenshot. That's pretty awesome. Okay. So he's through that part. Boy, that Amtrak's staying a long time. Ah, crap. That screwed it up. I'm not sure. It'd be okay. See why not. Might have to check it out. After this, I will get back to work. I'm supposed to try and get something ready for 9 o'clock, I think. Let's see how that goes. Well, this will be interesting. I hear trains everywhere. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay. Passing the 200 volts. Yeah, I'll get used to these signals on the wrong damn side. At some point, I'm sure. I'm just not used to that, you know? I'm just... I do that one. I don't know why I did that one there. I'd pay more attention to it. Okay, what do we got? We still got Amtrak. I gotta see what's going on here. Either he's got a long crew change or something screwy. Does he even have a signal? Yeah, he does. Here. I like that train better. Okay, so that's his counterpart. Maybe I should have spawned just the regular spawn instead of creating a save or whatever the hell I did. I'll try to remember next time. Where isn't he going? He's not on a hold, so I don't know. He's got a green signal. Oh well, I'll let him stay there for a while. Okay, I got that signal right this time, good. So, I had a little time before things get goofy over in Thing. Well, things are already goofy because of the, it set up the, what do you call it? I think I'll use 3 engines. Let's clone those. Yeah, see, I screwed that. Let me take a quick look here. Got screwed up there. Come on. Get off of there. What is going on with this? Here, clean up your damn RAM. I can't even mouse the desktop right now. This is so screwy. Thank you. Alright, so I was thinking of getting a train out of here. Or at least I had thought about it. See anything? Is keep that yellow for now so I can check in on these guys actually did go. I think 125 isn't expected to go. No way in hell he's going. Q127 at 8:45. 609, not sure if I'm gonna go with him or not. He's supposed to go at 9 o'clock. If I get him, I gotta get the New Orleans traffic going here. In order to get New Orleans, I have to see what I have. I'll start him now. Oops. So New Orleans, if I go by the notepad, do I still have it open? Yep. Gives me well, that one's interesting because that is pretty much all going to H4, which I really don't have anything for. So I can't do that one. The only thing I really have left and again, I have to start getting into advanced scheduling. This is because it's going through it's actually going through call it Baldwin. I have to create a series of demands that will pick apart enough demand to go to H4, including New Orleans. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna put that inside the hump as their own tags, or if I'm just going to keep the same tag given to various industries. I have a lot of trains, I believe, that go that way, so I'm still a little skeptical of that one, and I may change some of the tags around eventually, but for now I'm not going to worry about it. In the RAM here, do it. It's down to 5%. So I'm going to go ahead and hump. I think that's the best thing I can do at the moment, till I know a little bit more of what's going on. Figure it better to just keep pumping for now. Hopefully I can clear up that mess. I don't know if I can get them all to release or not. Yeah, I did. Problem is to get them to go down that track is going to be tricky. That's not too bad there. I just don't like guys going down this particular track. 799 I believe was... Is that slough track? Not. So in theory here, I gotta watch myself because I gotta get 799. Well, I gotta get a lot of things set before I even bother with that. Well, not really. Are they all 799s? I think they are. See if I can at least get it in here. Copy it over to the player train. Okay, good, the passenger left. Oh, and I didn't give him a signal. Now, if I'm not mistaken, the ramp actually, I have to go in and delete him. At some point. We'll see about that. Well, it's a passing clear signal. Of course, I screwed up there again. Caught that one in time. Screwing up. What is this guy doing? Oh, never mind. Never mind, carry on. Red. Yellow. Yellow. Yellow for him. I don't think. Okay. Now let's hope I can spawn it without having him complain. I think we'll be okay. Here. That one did. You noticed I just basically said the hell with that. want to be bothered. If I can get him into the track here. And I can't. I'll just delete him. Missed a car. Screwed up a car there, that's about it. Perfect. Probably got some power to move well. Depending upon the train decide to hump. Not too sure about that auto train. I should check into that. For now, he's not in the way. This guy is in my way. And I don't know where I put my engines. Coming through. I think I will get this guy out of here. We'll see how far I can get him without him saying uncle. Oh, here he is, right. I'll push him when he stops. Not sure if he's going to clear this switch or not, but if not, I'll bring him forward. Like I said, not to Okay, he's all set to go. Interesting to see if those cars actually connect and roll, or they just go to a stop. If they go to a stop, I'll have to stop the hump. And then get the trim out. Hopefully. Okay, we're coming up on 7:30 now. 11:30 in the Eastern, 7:30 in the Sim. So as I was saying, I was going to get into this couple blue papers. Didn't get to it today. Got a little distracted, but nothing major. I love running this yard. I love running Waycross, period. It's a fun, interesting route to run. This has total new meaning now. Me anyway. Do I want to risk? What is this guy? An intermodal? Wait. Yeah. Okay, you're going here, buddy. I'll take him there. Oh man, mistake that way. Oh crap. K651, I believe, should be heading to Callahan sub, but I'm not 100%. About to be 4 trains in Folkestone. Typical on-off type of day for them. Still an hour and a half away from my end of time. Just keep going. Set to come this way soon. And I mentioned the white papers because that, you know, it's interesting. It's gonna get interesting. Of course, there's the white paper with RTS2. That's gonna be fairly straightforward. There's nothing there. The interesting part is the 2 Florida servers. Of course, there's only one server right now, and that's the RTS 24/7 server that Tom is running. This is a build in progress under a vision that I have. When I look back on, when Florida first came out, the thing that I was really interested about it was between Selkirk and Mohawk as far as which one I really wanted to get my hands on, and I stayed with California. Actually, Tom and I had a discussion when he first offered to run the server, and originally he was going to take California, and I would take Florida. but as it would have it, I didn't want to give up the hump. So I didn't bother. Now, the funny thing was, and then that was one, for me it was one weakness, because I didn't have the through traffic sense of Florida until Waycross came into play. Once that came into play, suddenly Callahan had meaning to me. Like, even with the extension, you look at that route, you got this little short section. If you're going to dispatch it, do whatever you're going to do with it, you're not going to have a big run that's really meaningful. Now you got at least an hour, hour and a half. It's a really good size run. So I think that works. There's a lot of things I can potentially offer or do or suggest. I just don't know. I still don't know if it's going to mesh enough, and if it doesn't, it's not a big deal. Tom was the one that put the olive branch out for it. I was gonna go ahead with this regardless. This is at the very least, this is gonna be my single player baby. This is the one that I'm gonna run. So whether or not the 24/7 server, or sorry, whether or not this server is to gain any type of momentum or people is irrelevant for me. This isn't like Selkirk Mohawk where, you know, it was the only thing keeping it going, I guess. A lot has changed since then. I have a lot of interest in this. The hump pretty much does what it's supposed to do, and I have ways of continuing to run a lot of locals on a regular daily basis. And with that, I mean, there's a lot of locals to run in Florida, so now that I'm back into a hump tower configuration, this allows me to see, okay, can I do this, first of all? Watching trains in Jessup for an hour probably isn't the best way of managing this yard, but at the same time, stuff is getting work done. And I mean, yeah, they run constantly there, I understand that. But there are times where they back off a tiny bit, just for a bit. You know, whether they take their breaks or lunches or whatever the case may be. I mean, they get paid hourly, so Trim comes in, does their thing, Hump does the thing. I'm sure they alternate, but I'm sure there's times where either a train getting in and there's a lull or something going on, so I'm okay with that. Have to see how this operates. Oh, it helps if I put the hump controller on. Okay, I'm getting rid of that. That was the last time. Save that to disk. It keeps going in there and it keeps on saying that that is the hump configuration. I'm like, it's not. This is my configuration. Okay. What we're after, but I know I have a few things on. Oh, ooh, ooh. What each, right? Yep. All right. Not too sure now if I'm gonna bring him that, or gonna bring this guy through. next. He's right on his butt. Kind of figured he might be. That's simple. Well, they're all going to the slough track, huh? Know where that A222 is, apparently. Gotta fix that. See what the hell's going on with that. Question is, how much slough do I have left? So the train does come out there. It's like a fun time in Waycross tonight. Of course, that's what I miss out from here. It's okay. I could go over there. You know, I could have got... If I didn't have the hump the way it is right now, I would go over there and watch them. But just because this is all set up the way it is, I'm going to stay here until I'm pretty confident that the cars start rolling, and then all the fun. Oh, here's one right here. Well, maybe not. Still dealing with 7. Well, now we got 755. Okay, Q693's coming. So let's bring him in. Set for 2. For Slough. And this yard is huge. Train's pretty good size. Okay. 55's the next one. That should take the gondola next. I'll have to watch this carefully. If it stops, then I gotta stop the train passing here. So I can't. This is I'm gonna do 54. It should be doing it right here, I think. There's a lot of them 450, so that's a good sign. It's 54. What was that one? I thought they were going Huh. Assume everything's okay here. Ooh, that's good. like I said, we're still at a 20. By no means are we filling up the yard yet. 49 will be an interesting one. That's going. Oh, there we go, right here. That's what I'm talking. How come that's with that? Ah, crap. I forgot there was a switch there. Okay. Off the... Yeah, I know it went the wrong way. I will get all of them. That was my fault because the I had pump controller was fine. It was because of these cars. The cars were gonna go fine, except the put them all on 7 units. I like how it protects itself, though. When the hump controller gets disabled, it knows it. And that's good. I like that. Okay, let me do a quick analysis here of what's going on. Everything's okay. 759. That should be the only issue that as far as I know. And I check the dispatch board, make sure everything's there. Pump controller is indeed shut down. Turn the pin puller off and head on in. So, I'm gonna stop at red signal. Let's see what's going on here. You know, what the hell? Okay, whatever. That's good. Bring him out to Q173. Bring him down. Bring him down. I'll give him a green light. Take that out. So we got a Q179 followed by Q173. Put a light there. Complete that one as well. to coming in. Amtrak should be okay. What are you? Oh man. That's where you want the tone. Just tone. Okay. 7:55. I don't think anything's coming out west from there. Amtrak should be able to. So I'm gonna light them up as such. Just sip on the main. And he's going straight through. Switcher. That off. I think everything else is okay now. Thinking. I'll get one light there. So we got a Q173. Yeah, everything else is set. He's going into Amtrak. Set him up later. Okay. Get the hump controller. It's active, but I want the auto pin puller off as well. Everything else should be hunky-dory. Maybe we like it. Be interesting to see if I can maintain 3 going down. I don't like that. It's not the track I'm supposed to be on. Dang it. Something oh, okay, I see. It did 776 next. Ah, crap. Oh, I wish there was a way to manually switch these, and I don't think there is. Everything else is cool about this, but I remember there was a mention about this, and there is no other way to get these guys to go proper track. So unfortunately, well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I stopped at the right spot, but it was too late. So now I got a decision to make. I can fake it. Problem lies in this switch here. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not good. Where's that? That's a little strange. You mean to tell me I went over that switch? Oh boy. Boy, I'm having all kinds of problems with this. Yeah, I know there's an excessive coupler. I wish you could how can you override that? I think I fixed that part. So what I'm going to do is I am going to force that track to go by having it cheat. How do I do that, you might ask? It's crazy actually, but it will work. This original track that it's down is actually 767. So all of these are on the wrong track. Well, I shouldn't say that. Up to that one. That one got screwed up because it was part of the other one. So in order to get this to work, what I do is I make this a temporary 767. That is the easiest way to get this fixed. Who 4836 is, but okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the hump controller back on. The pin puller is off. See what I As soon as I get a trigger, it's gonna go. At least it's Did I get it? I think I did. Yes. So that's how you get it to... It's talking about a tank car. Tank car they're talking about. Tank car went the wrong way. Which one are they talking about? Down here? I don't know. Just double checking. Pump controller should be off, which means we should be able to get in there. Fix our mess. Another train coming soon. So lost time doing this, but things happen. Okay, hump controller's off, let's go. 4836s. That's the main line that just came in.
Love the sound that thing makes. Take a quick look here at the board here. 845 actually. Oh, I forgot to change the tag on this sucker. So that's now back to 776. Just like that. Ah, so he does a crew change out of there, I see. Oh, I did. Whoops. No. I forgot that's the PO53. I'm gonna have to check that out to see what I do have. Totally forgot about that. See when he gets there, he'll complain about something, and then that should be it. Because that is the way he's going. Supposed to go. Yeah, this takes a while to get. Where is? Oh crap! What's that going? Are we right? I hope we're right. It looks like we're right. Just scared there for a second. Good 30 to 45 minutes away on the hump. Yeah, well. Probably have too many cars going for the various industries too, because it's all kind of screwy right now. Not enough selection at the moment. So I'll have to do that. Try and come in 15 minutes. Maybe. Everybody else is just going to be doing their thing. Hopefully that switch is okay. That's probably the last thing that'll cause an issue that I can think of. Looks like we are good. Okay. So that hopefully prevented any missorts. As far as I can tell, it has. Too sure what's going on with track 99 here. We're room, unfortunately. 32, I should say. That might need sort pretty soon. We'll get to the bottom of it pretty soon. It empties at the back, but not as many. Coming through. I gotta check out the status of the next. What the hell? 609's not running. We don't have any New Orleans ready yet, so that's not going. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna go ahead and put that over to red for now. Q127 is the 845. And we should be on time. Followed by the 925 grain train, which is actually headed this way. So it's not too much to worry about.
Wait a minute. Let me undo this one here. It's this one. It's Q609. So we got an 845 followed by a 925. Too hard to worry about. That'll set him up. Grain train, I'm not too sure where to throw him. Track's running through. It's like on time. They go putting bad signals up. Almost have to really pay attention to every signal. Yeah, this was kind of useless. Definitely stop it now. Oh, I get tired. Almost through. Of course, I could be running faster through this, but I already got the speed control set. I don't want to cause issues, so I just run through, make sure the hump controller is okay. Probably a little lazy, but otherwise I risk breaking a coupler, so I just figure leave the speed control on. Especially when you're involved in the hump. I mean, there's nothing going on here. Everything's set right anyways, but Almost there. Set this light. Interesting to see. I forget if he complains or if he actually goes into the junction there. It could be a switch against him. Hopefully he goes in. What I want him to do is I want him to run into the end of that line. Of course, that's pretty dangerous, putting any other train into there. Oh man, I'm gonna stop yawning now. Oh, a boar tonight. I guess I should spawn him. Do that in a second. To where I lose my speed control. Why is it talking about the open hopper again? Turn that off for a second. Except the hump yard. I don't like what I was saying there. It's kind of weird. Everything else should be okay. It's in their own tracks now. Yeah. Okay, I wanted to look there. Make sure I get the right guy. $127, we'll bring him out. I have him. There he Alright, there we go. Should keep everybody else happy. Just half hour or so. Hopefully that's the end of the hump issues, but that's, of course, that was my fault. It's gotta remember to stop 5 minutes before and save it, or you just go ahead and, you know, make sure they don't have to necessarily all roll to the end by the sounds of it. Looks like they do a pretty good job, but as long as they're in their tracks. Okay, this should give us 784 now. Watch and enjoy. Definitely gotta watch the slough track now. 54s and 53s. Three 54s and then a 53 right beside it. That'll be it. Are they all? There was one that was supposed to switch off. I don't remember seeing it. Do that. That would be it right there. Oh, you bugger. Gonna screw up again. Or no, it's not. It's this switch right here. Unless there's an issue with that switch. Which there could be, but I don't think so. That's really complicated. Wow. That's pretty awesome. That's impressive. So we got a bunch of 767s coming down. And 768s, which are already off that way. Cool stuff. Yeah, this yard is fun to watch. There's no issues with auto racks. Oh, those are going down the slough. That's not good. I was afraid of becoming an issue. The slough is in 32. Gotta really watch out now. the good part is the rest are all your basic cities. That might have just played into our hands, actually, big time. In fact, I don't see anything on that side of the yard that would go outside of the stuff. So we might have got lucky. And it's back at 53. Boy, it's scary. It's actually one of the best tracks that can happen on, if it's going to have a slough. Because that gives you quite a bit. Moving ability there. See what time of the train out here. Last train of the night. 9:25. Ain't getting that, are we? I'm ending at 9. I'm ending at 9 o'clock, so that ain't happening. Okay. All day is following. Oh shit. Another signal against me there. Gotta pay attention to these things. I'm thinking station stop. I'm not used to this yet. Gotta get used to that. It's not. Well, the good thing is a human will get a hold of me. Bad news, screwing up virtual AI passenger trains. That will. So I don't know what we've got. Just to go still. Still no big deal, although we've got a whole whack of, I'm not too sure what's going on with this section of track. Well, this section right here, I see like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tracks that haven't had anything. I'm not too sure why that is. I've got to look into it. Well, there's one there, 789. I thought the 789 had another track somewhere. I could. And if I find something that's small, I will probably hand it over to one of the those other tracks, like especially the locals. other side. We're moving in there now. Maybe some of the places. Got a few though. Hear about him. See? Now for right now, I'm not too worried about perfection. There's a lot of things that are not perfect about how tags are set up. What I couldn't stand before was how it was absolutely ridiculous how it was tagging for the bridge routes. I'm not worried about perfection in this case. Going back down 50, 52 again. Those are busy tracks. So yeah, I'm not worried about the perfection of it. All I want to get is a sense of having the trains having someplace for a reason. And then the rest I'll figure out later. If I can't fill up every local with an industry switch, that's not a big deal. You know, a lot of the issue is, one, we haven't gone through all the industries yet. I have not taken the time to do so. That's something that I'll probably go with seeing what Tom has. Perhaps getting an industry list from him. Exported if he's got a tag system or whatever. See about doing that. But I'm not in any hurry to do that either, because there's more than enough switching. I mean, you look at this side of the yard here. All of this, well, I mean all of this has to be built, which is okay. It's not a big deal. A lot of this is grouped together side by side. They just get blocked, set up on their trains, and away they go. Some of them are local, some of them, you know, just that's how they do it. So they'll do their thing, you know, that'll be it, and boom. But it's not by any means a perfect system, or is it supposed to be? Oh, let me put this back on so I can see what's going on. Saw some signal calls. Oh, of course. Wow, it's a good thing I took a look at that. What else is new? It wouldn't be me if I didn't. It's a signal. Have to wait and see what 177 does. Okay, so now 159 is doing his passenger. I can tell, anyways. Okay. B52 isn't getting too filled up either. That's the other thing. I don't have a matrix here, so that one's kind of blind. I can't really see. Like he's got room. Not much. Looks like it's gonna end in a minute. Back over to 58. This one's filled up. 784. Ooh, that's overfilled actually. Uh-oh. That's not good. Okay, I gotta watch 784 here before I screw up the hump again. If we get a 784, we're screwed. If we get a, what's the other one? $767 or a 784, screwed. Well, it passed at that time. There's the 784s. I think we're screwed. Well, let's see. Hold on. Hold on a second. 3 784s. Okay, that'll work. Gonna overflow a bit, but that's okay. It'll work. As long as I don't have to go into 767. Pay attention closely. See what's going on here. Well, it looks like I'll have some trimming to do next time around, whether I like it or don't. Looks like I could take about 3 trains and so forth. Whereas the bridge traffic, on the other hand, there's 1 train, although that's part of, who knows what, that's part of in here somewhere. Bridge traffic did a good. Oh, we got another overfill coming up. Are we into the empties yet, or what the? Okay, we are into the empties. 760. What the hell is that? 766. Whoa, that was close. Yeah, I didn't think it would fill up that quick, but man. Yeah, some of the tracks, look at them. This guy right here, he's got nothing. Oh, I got train in a second. Okay. Now, fish won't make that mistake. Got about 9 minutes before the end of the night, so that worked out pretty good, although not as close as I wanted it, that's for sure. 7.99 is headed, but... Oh! Now what? You go down that track. He's probably on the wrong track too. Or is he? No, he's on the right track. I'd say. Yeah, he's fine. I don't know what happened there, or what caused that, but suddenly we had another issue. Something went down the wrong way. These guys here. Which way are they? Why are they going this way? Just acting weird. I don't know. .768 is mishumped as well. But at least we caught at the end of both places. What's 789 on the right track? I can't tell. Like it. I mean, the only the weirdo is gonna look like is the one that I set the handbrakes on. I can really do about it. I get it. They're all 7.99s like they're supposed to be. I don't know what happened there. Glitch, I guess. Unless they complained about this, which is possible with the way the overflows are working. Been something to do with this. 767, I don't think I had him. So, but that could be the possibility. Say. Well, that's okay. Go with them. What's in the yard now? 856. Let's see here. Got an auto rag tray. Got a grain train coming in. Far behind. Too. Not too sure where I'm putting him yet. He's headed for that way, so maybe put him into... I don't know. I guess I'll have to figure that out. I don't see where the switches come on. I guess it's that. Just don't know. Well, I guess this guy, I got no choice. I gotta put him on the green. Interesting. Well, I guess he gets that then. Can't send him into receiving. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah. This guy is animal train that's coming. There you go. I don't know whatever happened to that thing. There he is. What's up? Did he delete himself? He did. Awesome. Did go down there. Yes. Right on. I was hoping I could get rid of him that way. Looks like everybody stopped running. Oh, no, he's almost there. Give him a few seconds. Wow, yeah, I almost have to give him. Impressive. Okay. He's running through his paces here. Oh, I don't even know what the heck he's doing. Oh, he's leaving. Okay. Anybody else? Moving. Oh, speaking of which, I switch back. Right. Send other trains so they're not supposed to be. Like he stopped, so that's good. I load save everything. Stuff. Okay. 2 Amtrak's and intermodal. Okay, I should be back tomorrow. The white papers take priority over running, so we'll see how I feel up to that. But other than that, I think I'm gonna hit the bed. 1 a.m. here, so I think I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Ugh. Okay. Anyways, tomorrow, if I see you tomorrow, and if not, keep an eye on the forums. I'll have white paper. Talk to you later.